I'm interested in this mixed use, these 2 10-unit mixed use buildings that you bought.
Okay. Yeah.
Multifamily mixed use buildings that you bought. Give me the background on that and tell me why that is a story we want people to hear.
Okay, so this one, it's actually one. It's a 1 10-unit mixed use. Yeah, it's a mixed use building. It's all brick. I'll give you the address. It's 8311 South Racine, 60620, which is in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood.
Yeah.
When I saw this, when I saw this property go up on the market, I didn't find it on LoopNet. I found it on the regular. It was just on the MLS on Redfin. So when I saw it on Redfin, I was like, 10 units, and they were asking, I think they were asking 250, 260. I can't recall exactly what they're asking for it. So I was like, let me go ahead and give the listing agent a call. So I don't work with any broker per se, just independently with that broker. What I do is when we purchase something, it's either mostly it's off market, but if I do go find something on my own, I go directly with the listing broker. The reason why I do that is there's a lot of benefits. Obviously, the listing broker gets the full commission. Rather than if I had my own broker. That's one. The other thing is I'm able to get my questions answered a lot quicker when I go directly to the source who has the listing. With this property itself was when I called her, the broker told me that they had they couldn't do a dual agency, so she can refer me to somebody else in her office, or I can get my own broker. So then that's when I brought in my own broker, and what came to my attention was obviously the price. For me to see a brick building, 10-unit mixed use for that price, I was just like, why is it? This is away, at $25,000 a door. This is a no-brainer. I don't care where you're at,
Yeah.
So I was like, let me go check it out. So, no disrespect to the broker. She did the best what she could do to list it and describe it, but she missed a lot of points. So I'll run them through you. This property has 2 storefronts in the bottom. One of the storefronts, which is a beauty shop, is owned by the previous owner's niece. She was only paying $400 for 1,600 square feet. So think about it, $400. I mean, she rode the train for a while. We went in there.
Yeah.
We raised the rent.
That was her train, but it wasn't going to be your train anymore.
And the other, we had 4 or 5 units that were occupied upstairs, and the tenants were paying $600. And these are 8 one-bedrooms on the second floor. So 2 storefronts, one's vacant. With that said, the description didn't say what I'm about to tell you, which is going to blow your minds. The description didn't say that the building was rehabbed about 30 years ago, gutted out. So what the previous owner did, at the time right now, she was 75. So, 30 years ago, she was in her 30s or so, 45. So they ended up gutting out the entire building. They ended up putting new 5/8 drywall throughout. It had new breaker boxes with all the electrical with conduit run to each unit. So each unit had their own conduit box, electrical panel. Each unit had their own hot water tank. These are 1 bedrooms, so they have 30-gallon hot water tanks in the kitchen. So it's 1 bedroom. You don't need a huge tank. They have the 30 little small, I don't know what they're called, but they're 30 gallons. They all have their own individual furnace. So to me, when I walked in there and I looked, I was like, this is a no-brainer. All it is just cosmetic. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. You just got to scrape, paint, and you're going to have a new product. Now, the tenants that were in place, we wanted to communicate with them when we acquired the property and let them know that we were not going to raise the rents. We were not going to kick them out, but we didn't expect them to pay the rent. And we let them know, listen, we're going to remodel these units that we have vacant right now, these 3 units. If you want to rent one of the units, it's going to be $1,100 because we're going to bring them up to today's standards. Their units are okay. They're not even in my standards good, but they're okay, for the $600 that they're paying. With that said, when we did the property and obviously we purchased it, my whole goal is it's outside of my geographic location. It is within my niche as far as multi. So I bought it for the purpose of fixing it, putting it together, and then putting it back on the market. So I'm going to distribute. I'm going to put it up in the market probably come March, and I'm going to probably sell it somewhere. I don't have all the numbers in front of me right now of where we're going to be at because we're running out 3 of the units that we're just finishing up. So I'm looking somewhere between 600 and 650, which is going to leave a lot of meat on the bone for the next person to come in and remodel the 5 one-bedrooms and rent out the store.